Avengers Endgame is the much anticipated sequel to Avengers Infinity War, released in 2018. And I can dare say that it is not a perfect sequel, but a perfect movie. As anyone knows, I am a huge comic book nerd. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's because of this that when Endgame was released, I knew I had to analyze every part of it. It's because of that I know that the only person who could have made this is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The plot. At the end of Infinity War, we witnessed the snap finally happening when Thanos gathered all 6 Infinity Stones, got shanked by Stormbreaker, and snapped his fingers, which was pretty sad and led to what's called a decimation, which half the Marvel Universe died. It's sad. We saw a lot of our favorite heroes die, which leads into the event of Avengers Endgame. The saddest death that happened from the decimation is Jude from 16, which is the reason the Avengers made me want to reverse the snap, of course. Since everyone who'd be able to get them back to Earth is dead from the snap, Tony Stark and Nebula are drifting in space, about to run out of oxygen. Tony sends a message to Pepper Potts acknowledging that he about to die, which is pretty sad. Nebula comes into his room when he falls asleep, helps him get nice and comfy in a chair, and then leaves because he's Nebula. However, Captain Marvel appears and brings them back to Earth. This leads to the events of the ambush on Thanos, in which everyone except Iron Man goes to Thanos' farm on Titan II and decides, hey, let's beat this guy up. Thanos reveals that he used the stones to destroy the stones, and Thor kills him because he's cool and aimed for the head this time, because he is cool, as mentioned. Of course, after the decimation, or at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, we saw Ant-Man get trapped inside of the quantum realm. A rat frees him in this movie. He goes, whoa, what the heck just happened? Realizes tons of people died on the snap, including what people thought was him, before he goes and reunites with his daughter, Cassie Lang. Scott reveals the secrets to time travel because of the quantum realm. They ask Tony if he can help them harness the power of the quantum realm, but he says he has a kid now, and no. Then they go to Hulk, who's now become Professor Hulk, combining the brains and brawn of Hulk, and he agrees to help him do time travel, which is probably not going to end well, and it doesn't. Scott becomes an old man, a baby, and eventually his normal self again, before Iron Man shows up, calls them all idiots, and they get prepared for the time heist. Now, what happens next is then they go and get all the Avengers, come and skedaddle, so they can do the whole heckity-heck time heist. The main difference, other than Professor Hulk, Captain Marvel's haircut, is Fat Thor, who has become fat now, which is why his name is Fat Thor. They all set up the time heist, all going to different time periods to receive the Infinity Stones to reverse the snap. They all share the big cool dude movie cliche fist bump, which is not cliche in this movie, so heading off to get the stones. Hulk, Ant-Man, Captain America, and Iron Man go and get the Tesseract and Loki's scepter, while Hawkeye and Black Widow head to Vormir to get the Soul Stone, the Power Stones on Morag, which Nebula and War Machine are supposed to get, and the Time Stone Hulk gets in Battle of New York. The Aether is recovered by Thor and Rocket Raccoon, but while on Vormir, Black Widow and Hawkeye realize they have to sacrifice one person to get the Soul Stone, and Black Widow jumps off a cliff and kills herself. So that was pretty sad, I guess. That was pretty sad. While on Morag, however, when Nebula and War Machine are about to teleport back to their current time, past Nebula, and current Nebula's Nebula mind thingies decide to do the electric boogaloo and clap each other by accident. Because of this, Thanos discovers future Nebula, and past Nebula steals all her clothes and stuff. Big sad. When Hulk goes to reverse the decimation, then, Scott Lang notices that some birds are just randomly appearing now. So, he rightfully assumes that, the decimation was reversed. Immediately after Thanos time travels with help from past Nebula, who pulled a sneaky on ya, travels to the future, and, brought Thanos in the future. Everyone's incapacitated, they all fight, and then Captain America wields Mjolnir, which was cool. Of course, Captain America gets his booty cheeks clapped, his shield is destroyed, and all hope looks lost when Thanos' army appears, including the Black Order. Thanos prepares to launch the attack when Sam Wilson appears in the intercoms of magic hulky technology and says, "Hey, on your left." Doctor Strange's sling ring portals open, and everyone who ever existed, including Howard the Duck, yes, appears, and the Battle of Earth begins. Everyone begins fighting, good amount of people die, Ant-Man literally steps on full obsidian, so haha, which you can see Giant Man in the background right there, there he is. However, this then leads to Thanos getting the gauntlet and about to do the decimation again, this time to wipe out all the universe. However, Iron Man steals the stones, puts them into his suit, says the most iconic line of all time, "I am Iron Man," and snaps himself. This leads to the Black Order slowly disintegrating, including all of Thanos' army, and of course, Thanos himself, who turns to dust along with the rest of them. Everyone. Tony dies from his wounds, they all have a funeral, and Endgame's plot ends. It's a beautiful movie, and the plot will probably continue in Spider-Man Far From Home, coming out on July 2nd. Personally, I believe that this is the best plot of any Marvel movie ever. There's tons of sad moments with all the deaths, the time heist idea works perfectly, and the one problem with it is that Sykes and Oscar from Shark Tale don't appear to help kill Thanos, which would have made sense because $5 says that all the sharks died in the snap because Thanos is racist towards sharks. But other than that, this plot is genuinely perfect in every term of the word. I would have just loved it if Sykes and the perfect cast. The film stars Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, also known as Iron Man, Chris Evans as Captain America / Steve Rogers, Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner / The Incredible Hulk, Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton, also known as Hawkeye or Ronin, Paul Rudd as Ant-Man Scott Lang, Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow, whose name I can't remember, Will Smith as Oscar from Shark Tale, Josh Brolin as the Mad Titan himself, Thanos, Karen Gillian as Thanos' adopted daughter, Nebula, Bradley Cooper as none other than Rocket Raccoon, which you cannot tell, Tom Hanks as Sheriff Woody from the Pixar film Toy Story, Don Cheesedoodle as War Machine / James Rhodey, of course, and Chris Hemsworth as the mighty Thor who becomes fat. Personally, I think this is the greatest cast in any Marvel film ever. Everyone works together perfectly. The cast just has a great script to work with, and it's just a great cast all around. Part 3. The best villain ever. As mentioned, Josh Brolin played Thanos, and he does a job as the Mad Titan perfectly. From his point of view, Thanos' plan does make sense. He lost his planet and basically all of his people to overpopulation and hunger, and by genocide, that could have been avoided. Because of that, he kills half the universe with the decimation, and thinks, the universe will be grateful. But of course, everyone's upset because all their friends died, there's a fetus inside of them that just turned to dust, and that feels weird. So, they're not okay with that, and they reverse it. Thanos realizes this, decides that the best course of action is kill the entire universe, even is not okay with that, Tony Stark snaps, and Thanos dies from the snap, which is nice. To sum everything up, this movie is perfect. It is a perfect sequel, it is a perfect movie, it is a perfect end to the Infinity Saga, and it is just an amazing film. The cast is perfect, the plot is perfect, the villain is perfect, and the one complaint I have is, of course, Oscar from Shark Tale and Sykes from Shark Tale not being in the movie to help kill Thanos. However, I'm okay with that because of everyone else in the movie. It's such a good movie in my opinion that it is on the road to becoming the highest grossing film of all time. Because of this is why I believe that Endgame is not just the greatest superhero movie ever released, but perhaps one of the greatest films ever released in the history of cinema.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Muppet Show!
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the light. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.